Friday Writing Inspiration. It's been a while since I've looked at The War of Art, Break Through the Blocks and Win Your Inner Creative Battles by Stephen Pressfield. And here he's talking on page 75 about a professional is patient. I'm really liking what he says here. The professional writer arms herself, with patience, not only to give the stars time to align in his career, but to keep himself from flaming out in each individual work. He knows that any job, whether it's a novel or a kitchen remodel, takes twice as long as he thinks and costs twice as much. He accepts that. He recognizes it as reality. Resistance outwits the amateur with the oldest trick in the book. It uses his own enthusiasm against him. Resistance gets us to plunge into a project with an overambitious and unrealistic timetable for its completion. It knows we can't sustain that level of intensity. We will hit the wall, we will crash. The professional, on the other hand, understands delayed gratification. He is the ant, not the grasshopper, the tortoise, not the hare. Have you heard the legend of Sylvester Stallone staying up 3 nights straight to churn out the screenplay for Rocky? I don't know. It may even be true. But it's the most pernicious species of myth to set before the awakening writer, because it seduces him into believing he can pull off the big score without pain and without persistence. The professional steels himself at the start of a project, reminding himself it is the Iditarod, not the 60-yard dash. He conserves his energy. He prepares his mind for the long haul. He sustains himself with the knowledge that if he can just keep those huskies mushing, sooner or later the sled will pull into Nome. And I get teased all the time by my son about this delayed gratification. He goes, screw delayed gratification. I want it now. I want the chocolate now. And I'm all about the delayed gratification, about how when we wait for something, it tastes better. When we wait to experience something, we just feel it so much more and at a deeper level. And this is the way it is when we take on a craft or an art or music or painting, is that we need to persevere and wait and trust and know that a job will fill the time you give it. That might be true with certain things. But with writing and perfecting and revising painting or changing notes in a composition that you think was almost there, it takes time. And then let's borrow the phrase from Anne Lamott that I like saying, is there's no such thing as a finished poem, painting, composition, writing, except abandoned ones. We alone are the ones that have to decide if it's ready to be abandoned, because there's no such thing as perfect. Done is better than best. Perfection is a myth. So when is it ready to be abandoned? And that is the patience you need to do that, to find that place where I'm ready to abandon this now. I'm ready to give it out to the world. So that's your Friday inspiration for now, is to take a piece that you've abandoned for a while and to pick it up and again look at it and say, is there any change I want to make to this? And if there's only tiny little changes, then go ahead, make them, and tell yourself the fact that there was only tiny little changes is a concrete sign it is ready to be abandoned and be shown to the world. So go out, be brave, share your art, and enjoy. Bye for now.